Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great. Guys, write please yes in the chat if I'm audible and visible to you. I see there are a lot of people out here, guys. Please write. Please confirm if I'm audible, guys, and visible to you. Great. Thank you guys for confirming. So welcome everyone for the morning session. My name is Avinash, and we will have Nikun sir with us today for the morning session. कल का दिन हमारे लिए काफी अच्छा था, right, in the market, and not even the yesterday, from last 3-4 days after a huge fall, right, market ने अच्छा खासा recovery दिखाया. कल भी the Nifty was nearly 2.3% upside yesterday, right, and काफी सारे stock specific actions भी थे, and still we can see a lot of stocks have momentum in them. And to talk more about it, we have Nikun sir with us today, and I've already invited him on the stage. Nikun sir, let me know if I'm audible to you.
Yes, Avinash. Am I audible?
Absolutely, sir.
Perfect. Give me a minute. I'll just set up and then we're good to go.
Okay, great. So guys, अगर हम इंडेक्स की बात भी कर लें, निफ्टी इज फ्लैटिश टू पॉजिटिव, 10 पॉइंट्स अपसाइड पे सिर्फ. बैंक निफ्टी इज 0.65% अपसाइड. एंड टॉकिंग अबाउट सेंसेक्स, जिसका आज हमारा एक्सपायरी होगा, सॉरी. So talking about Sensex, Sensex is flattish to negative, I would say 100 points downside पे. So yes, this is all about the indices, and इसी के बारे में, इसके levels के around बात करने के लिए हमारे साथ निकुंज सर होंगे. So yes, Nikun, so over to you. I'll just quickly hand over the session to you. You can start.
Okay. So good morning, Avinash. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning session for the truncated week. आज ये week में से 3 trading sessions है. We have a holiday on Friday, so tomorrow is Nifty expiry. And बात करते हैं निफ्टी के बारे में ही. तो index has seen a very sharp recovery from the lows that it made on 4th April. वहाँ से almost we have rallied almost more from the lows of 22,850, 900, and we have rallied to 23,000, almost 27,300, 350 के आसपास. So एक sharp up move है, and 3 gap up हुए हैं in Nifty. So these gaps are immediate support for Nifty. And levels की बात करें तो currently it is trading at a very crucial juncture, which is 23,333. So and कल का low is 23,200. So जब तक 23,100 होल्ड कर रहा है निफ्टी में, तो आई थिंक थोड़ा सा बुलिश स्टैंड प्ले करना चाहिए फॉर दिस वीक पर से. कल एक्सपायरी है, एंड दैट इज दी we have only 2 trading sessions left for this week, so today and tomorrow. तो कल 1-2 दिन के ट्रेडिंग के हिसाब से निफ्टी में 23,100 का सपोर्ट है, एंड जब तक 23,100 के ऊपर है, we could expect a move towards 23,500 and 650 on the higher side. And ऊपर में 23,850 is the hurdle, which was the swing high of the March month. So जहाँ से करेक्टिव मूव आया था वो एक हर्डल पॉइंट रहेगा. बट एज ऑफ नाउ अगर प्योरली ट्रेडिंग पर से देखें तो 23,100 इज द इमीडिएट सपोर्ट till the time it holds about 23,100, 23,200 for intraday or for 2 days. We can see we can keep a buy on decline stance till we hold 23,200 of spot levels में, and ऊपर में 23,450, 550 is the targets that we could look for 1-2 days trading, purely trading in Nifty. अगर broad base हम देखें तो थोड़ा सा medium term के लिए तो 22,800 is the support, which is the falling trend line का support है जो we can see on the charts, and ऊपर में 23,800. So 1,000 points का band रहेगा for 2-3 weeks time per se, and immediately अगर trading per se तो 23,100 is the support, 23,500, 550 is the immediate hurdle point, and we could see अगर dips आता है towards 23,200 के आसपास, then we could see and look to buy those dips for trading per se in Nifty. And even yesterday we saw कि हमारा जो domestic macro number है CPI inflation number, which has come in at almost 5 years low, which is a positive for the domestic market. Inflation cool off हो रहा है, and also in the recent RBI policy, the governor did cut the repo rate by 25 basis point. So all these factors are positive, and even yesterday the monsoon, the SkyMet came out with a number that we would see above normal monsoon. So even that is positive. So all the positives are coming in for the domestic market. Even the dollar index globally has corrected. Crude is correcting. So all these factors are very positive for the domestic macro as a and consumption as a whole. So we are a bit outperforming even Asian markets, which are down by almost 1.5-2%. We are comfortably trading in the green or in the flattish territory, and stock specific action is continuing, but index is taking a breather after a sharp run up. So even for the broader markets, थोड़ा सा अच्छा move देखा गया है. Even बैंक निफ्टी की अगर बात करें तो बैंक निफ्टी has seen a follow-up action, and it is continuing the higher highs, higher lows structure on the daily scale, and it is almost what do you say, near the psychological mark of 53,000. कल एक sharp gap up देखा, and the gap after the gap up follow-up action was seen in Bank Nifty, and it has given a breakout above the psychological mark of 52,000 after a long time. Is almost 6 to 8 months के बाद we have seen 52,000 on Bank Nifty, and उसके बाद और follow-up action आया है, and we are currently trading at 52,750. So intraday के per se 52,500 is would be the support for Bank Nifty. Purely intraday till it holds above 52,500, we could see a dash towards 53,000 and 53,250 on the higher side, and नीचे में 52,000 is a psychological number which would be the immediate support. And अगर थोड़ा सा मीडियम टर्म देखे 2-3 वीक्स के टाइम पर से, तो 51,850 51,500 जो एक गैप एरिया है would be the immediate support. Until we hold this gap, I think we could see a positive bias continuing. और तो अगर टाइम बेस्ड करेक्शन हो सकता है या थोड़ा सा पॉज ले सकता है, but we would see the bullish momentum continuing till 51,800 and 51,500. This gap area is not tested. So this is it from the index levels and index outlook per se. अगर trade setup की बात करें तो one of the stock which is looking this purely intraday trade, again I'll repeat. So one of the stock is looking good is PNB Housing. We can buy this purely an intraday trade, so might be mindful of that. So we can buy PNB Housing has given a pole and flag breakout from the short-term time frame, and the current market price is 987. We have to buy at CMP, keep a stop of 970, and look for 1005. There is 1,005 and 1,010 on the higher side. So PNB Housing is one of the intraday trade that we have shared today. So 987 is the current market price. Buy at CMP, keep a stop of 970, and look for target towards 1,005 and 1,010 on the higher side. This is purely an intraday trade. अगर पोजिशनल किसी को कोई ट्रेड सेटअप लेना है तो is one of the stock that yesterday we initiated in our 4-week focus. What's the 4-week focus product? जहाँ पे solar industries is one of the stock which is looking good, and defense as a sector has seen a sharp run up, and solar industries is one of the defense name, and it's given a range breakout after a very strong consolidation of last 7 to 8 months, and it has given a breakout the gap up. So solar industries is one stock we can look for as a 4-week focus, wherein we can buy at CMP agar dip aata hai towards 11,700 800, we could add between that levels, keeping a stop of 11,200. We could see a target towards 12,700 and 13,000 on the higher side. So solar indices is one positional trade which is a 4 week focus. So we have to hold till for 4 weeks. That is a 1 month trade setup. We can buy at CMP. थोड़ा सा dip आता है towards 11,700, 800. We could add, keep a stop of 11,200 and look for target towards 12,700 and 13,000 on the higher side. So index key levels we have shared, key support key levels for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Nifty की कल expiry है, weekly expiry. So 23,200 intraday का एक strong support है, and ऊपर में 23,550, 500, 550 is the immediate hurdle point, and Bank Nifty में 52,500 is the intraday support and 53,000 is the immediate hurdle point. And थोड़ा सा medium term देखे तो 51,800, 52,000 is the support for Bank Nifty. 53,500 could be the target that we could look for going forward. A intraday trade we have shared, that is PNB housing, and we can buy at CMP, keep a stop of 970, look for 1,005 on the higher side. And solar indices is one stock we have shared as a positional idea, which is a 4 week focus idea, so that we can look for. So one more stock, I think अगर intraday trade देखें तो आज momentum अच्छा है in the broader market, so we could capitalize on that. We could so one of the stock, even the exchange theme is looking good. BSE, which is our favorite, we have been recommending from last few days, and MCX is one of the stock from the same segment. So MCX can do intraday trade in MCX, where you can buy at CMP, that is 56205624, and keep a stop of 5550. Look for target towards 5750 and 5775 on the higher side. So MCX is another intraday trade setup जो एक अच्छा breakout दिया है, and the momentum is continuing in broader market, so which is a positive thing. And we can buy at CMP, which is 5620, 25 के आसपास. 5550 का stop, 5550, look for 5700, 5750 on the higher side. So two intraday trades we have shared. One is PNB housing, the other is MCX, and one positional idea, that is 4 week focus idea जो हमारा product है उसमें हमने share किया है. तो that is solar industries, वो थोड़ा सा positional है, तो be mindful of that. And we have shared intraday levels and also for the for the week and for थोड़ा सा medium term के लिए भी. So these are the levels we have to work with, and two trades, MCX and PNB housing, we have shared. So be mindful of your stops and also the targets. These are all intraday, so 1.5%. If you get intraday, you should definitely try to book out from these two trades. And levels we have shared. So I think अगर in the meantime अविनाश कोई और stock queries या किसी की position कहीं अटकी हुई है, तो we could help them with regards to the same.
Sure. So guys, before I move ahead with the session and start taking your queries, I've just rolled out a poll in the poll section. Please also make sure you visit the poll section and submit your votes. So I'll quickly jump now to the queries we have in our chat box. So since we have our expiry,
Yes.
right? So is there any option writing strategy for tomorrow with the expiry?
I think writing strategy से अच्छा, I think अगर आप writing से अच्छा एक bull call कर सकते हैं for tomorrow's expiry in Nifty as well. I think Nifty से ज़्यादा better would be Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty monthly expiry तो that decay factor won't hurt you. अगर purely option Nifty की weekly expiry per se करना है, तो we could do a bull call of 100 points, that is 23,400 का कॉल लेके 23,450 का कॉल बेच दे, या 23,400 का कॉल लेके 23,500 का कॉल बेच दे. तो दैट वुड बी रफली 12 से 15 पॉइंट्स का स्ट्रैटेजी में कॉस्टिंग में बैठ जाएगा. तो वी कैन प्ले दैट, और यू कैन डू अ बुल कॉल इन बैंक निफ्टी एज वेल, व्हेन वी कैन बाय 53,500, 53,300 का कॉल बाय करते, 53,500 का कॉल बेच सकते हैं, 200 पॉइंट का स्प्रेड कर सकते हैं. तो आई थिंक स्ट्रैटेजी से करेंगे तो दैट वुड बी हेल्पफुल एंड दैट वुड बी गुड, rather than doing naked option wherein अगर थोड़ा सा भी मोमेंटम मिस आउट हो जाता है तो फिजल आउट हो जाता है, तो द डीके फैक्टर वुड हर्ट. तो strategy करेंगे तो we'll know your maximum loss and maximum profit within that strategy. So that would be a more hedged way of playing the up move. I guess Avinash, you're speaking on mute.
So sorry.
Yeah.
So so Ravinder ji is saying up call 5600 at 32. Please target an SL. So Ravinder ji, please specify properly which call. Right? Are you talking about any stock or you know?
Yeah.
It's partially something you have wrote here. So you guys, please start posting your queries. So Anil ji, could you sorry. So Nikun sir, could you
Yeah.
please talk a little about any of the sector in which we saw a momentum in last day
I
or
think
two?
last 2 दिन में we have seen good action in defense name. I think HAL, Mazagon Dock, the shipbuilding Mazagon Dock, GRSC, BEL, BDL, all these stocks have seen good momentum in last 2 3 days. Even reality as a sector has seen a good run up कल after because reality sector सबसे ज़्यादा punish किया हुआ था तो I think कल अच्छा 3 4% का up move है and I think that would continue because the interest rate जो हाइक साइकिल था वो खत्म हुआ है नाउ वी आर इन द रेट कट साइकिल तो दैट इज पॉजिटिव बिकॉज द जो लोन्स वुड बी चीपर so people would go and buy things and the housing would be affordable again so that is what the theme is playing out so reality as a sector is looking good even for that matter metal index is one sector which has been punished very hard. So dollar index जो correct हुआ है that is positive for the metal index. So even that index has seen a sharp run. I think थोड़ा सा reality and defense में रहेंगे तो that would be better. Defense में to play that up move we have shared one positional idea in solar industry. I think that strong we can look at for positional play and even for that matter in uh, reality as a sector में I think these stocks like macrotech developers these stocks are looking good but एक अपना शार्प अप के बाद अपने previous resistance के पास है तो I think अगर macrotech developers जो है वो 1250-55 के ऊपर निकलता है then we could see another 4-5% का up move in these stocks but as of now, the flavor is with what to say, buy on dips and bulls have tried to wrestle the advantage from bears from last 4-5 days. तो levels से play करेंगे तो that would be better because Nifty levels जब तक 23 या 23,100 के नीचे नहीं आता, I think bullish stance continue रहना चाहिए. And for that matter, Bank Nifty 52,500 is the immediate support. जब तक वो hold कर रहा है, we could see 53,000, 52,250 on the higher side.
Great. Sir, LIC Housing Finance bought at 599. Can you please tell the target?
आई थिंक LIC आपने लिया है तो होल्ड कीजिए आई थिंक 585 के सपोर्ट से होल्ड कीजिए एंड ऊपर में वी कुड सी 610 एंड 615 ऑन द हायर साइड आई थिंक 610 का एक हर्डल पॉइंट है तो अगर 615 क्या 610 615 आता है तो आई थिंक यू शुड बुक योर प्रॉफिट्स इन LIC हाउसिंग
Okay. ABB 5600 call buy at 32 now at 44. Can I book or hold it?
आई थिंक होल्ड कीजिए आज अच्छा एक्शन देखा गया है तो आई थिंक होल्ड कीजिए अपने कॉस्ट के स्टॉप से होल्ड कीजिए कॉस्ट जो आपका है 32 आई गेस तो 32 या 33 के स्टॉप से होल्ड कीजिए और आज मोमेंटम बना है काफी दिनों बाद तो आई थिंक अगर ये पूरा प्ले कर सकते हैं तो दैट वुड बी गुड आई थिंक राइडिंग योर प्रॉफिट्स इज द वे यू कैन मेक मोर मनी आई थिंक जल्दी से एग्जिट कर देने में इज नॉट वाइज आई थिंक कॉस्ट या कॉस्ट के एक दो ऊपर अगर 32 आपका कॉस्ट है 33 या 34 के स्टॉप से होल्ड कीजिए ऊपर में यू कुड सी अनदर 8 12 to 15 पॉइंट्स ऑन द हायर साइड
Shivaji, I guess we have already uh, smoke on LIC, right? LIC target
Yeah,
भी दे दिया था निखिल
yeah,
sir.
610 I think 585 के support से look for 610 on that side.
And guys, for the crude oil and all the commodity and currency expiries, please make sure you check the Stockholm and in the event section. वहाँ पे सारे events scheduled है. Please make sure you go and check out there. You will find all the events scheduled for the commodity and currency. Mayurji, have not changed my look. My grandmother just passed away, so that was the reason. So yeah. Uh, so could you please talk a little about the mid cap and small cap indices?
Yeah, I think mid cap and small cap last देखें तो लास्ट 2-3 दिन में अच्छा एक अपमूव आया है बोथ द मिड कैप एज वेल एज स्मॉल कैप बट अपने जो प्रीवियस फॉलिंग ट्रेंड लाइन जो था उसके पास आया है मिड कैप इंडेक्स विच 215 सो 5 दिन से इट इज मेकिंग हायर हाइज एंड आई थिंक ब्रॉडर मार्केट्स में थोड़ा सा अच्छा मूव है तो आई थिंक कल 2-3 दिन से द एडवांस डिक्लाइन इज वेरी हेवीली इन फेवर ऑफ द एडवांसेस तो इसलिए फॉलो अप एक्शन आया है एंड इवन फॉर दैट मैटर आज इंडेक्स में अच्छा मूव है इवन द साइड काउंटर्स आर डूइंग रीजनेबली वेल सो वी हैव शेयर्ड 2-3 आइडियाज ऑन इंट्राडे ट्रेड एज वेल तो मिड कैप की इंडेक्स की बात करें तो 21,000 last 3 दिन से it has seen a sharp move from 19,000 odd levels to 21,000. So it is making higher highs, but अपने previous hurdle point is near 22,000. So next 1-2 days would be crucial with regards to the mid cap and small cap index. But selective counters are will continue to outperform, and within that space, I think we did touch upon the sector which is looking very good and which has performed well is defense. So BDL is one more stock we can do an intraday अगर किसी को trade लेना है तो in Bharat Dynamics is one stock which is looking very good and it is making higher highs from last 5 days and we can buy at CMP अगर purely intraday trade किसी को करना है for a quick 1.5%. So we can do a trade in BDL. We buy at CMP 1420 to 1425 के आसपास with a stop of 1400 look for 1450 and 1460 on the higher side. So I think stocks में अच्छा action है MCX is one trade we shared it has moved almost 0.5% मतलब 30-40 points का एक move आया है even BDL should do well intraday so all these stocks I think defense as a sector is looking good and we have shared one CDI a position idea from that space as well which is solar industries and within that name BDL is one more stock which I've shared this is purely intraday trade so be mindful of that and अगर आपको quick 1.5% आता है तो we could short try to churn that position intraday only.
So yes, I guess we have covered almost all the queries we had for today. And
Okay.
this will be the last one for today. Since Anil ji wanted to invest 1 lakh in the market and for 1 month horizon, so could you please suggest any swing trade for the same?
I think purely 1 month is very short term, but I think be with the large cap. I think ICICI Bank and Bajaj Finance is these are the two stocks you can look to invest in because only short term देख रहे हैं तो I think Bajaj Finance is and ICICI Bank are the two stocks then you can look at because front line में रहेंगे तो एक margin of safety रहेगा because there are a lot of news events and tariff things are coming overnight. So large cap will provide that relative safety to your investment. So ICICI Bank and Bajaj Finance are two stocks. Then you could consider. थोड़ा सा dip आता है तो that would be very good for you to invest.
So yes, that's it, guys, from our end. Please don't forget to join our afternoon session as well. So
Okay.
yes, thank you guys for joining. Thank you so much, Nikun sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day.